15-minute time limit. Introduce it to your first.
There's the bell. The Apostles of Chaos, led to the ring by Logan Black. Chris Benet in the ring. The Living Weapon, Jason Sinclair's tag partner, going against those guys. Tony Boo's in the ring right now. Frankie gets on the apron. Oh, and we have we have what amounts to a blood feud at this point between these two teams.
Certainly, we've seen this being percolating for the past couple of months. Almost came to a head a couple of months ago during a six-man tag as the Apostles of Chaos and Logan Black went up against those guys. Cover. And Juba.
Oklahoma roll by Tony Booze, only a one though.
I don't like Tony Booze, but he impresses me.
Absolutely, goes back, backslide now, maybe an attempt. Get the bigger man, Chris Benet. Only a two. But throwing, in my mind, throwing the Apostles of Chaos off their game. Going for the quick win right to start this. But unfortunately, the Living Weapon is now in the ring.
The Living Weapon frightens me. Sinclair frightens me. Oh boy.
We have seen these two fight many times. They know each other very well. Came into Warriors of Wrestling together, but came through in different ways. Beautiful cannonball by the young Tony Booze.
Well, the Apostles of Chaos falling under the tutelage of Logan Black. And I think that created a real rift between Sinclair and Booze.
Now Frankie gets in a corner by Jason Sinclair. And now, wait a second here. Gets powering Sinclair over, but Sinclair sending him to the apron. Ooh, getting the better of that interaction. And you can see Benet right there, just in case. Oh, big clothesline, power from Getz, only a two.
Frenetic movement from Sinclair. You really don't know if you're trying to hit him where you're gonna land. You might miss because this kid looks like he drinks 8 pots of coffee for breakfast.
It's like trying to hit a hummingbird with a dart. Always moving, and now sends Booze to the ropes. But the size difference between the two, working in Booze's favor, but you see the agility, the athleticism of Booze, and the quickness, but unfortunately, 2-on-1 fights can only work for the one for so long. And now Sinclair has Booze grounded, and this is where Sinclair is the most dangerous, and really resembles the leader of the Apostles of Chaos, Logan Black, the most.
I've said this before, that the Apostles of Chaos represent the different sides of Logan Black's personality. If you're looking at the violent, sociopathic, just insanity, you're looking at Sinclair. But if you're looking at the measured king of chaos, you're looking at Chris Benet. It's two variations of the super ego and the id manifesting right here. It's just like it was like the movie Inside Out, but more violent.
And tanning up the hide of Tony Booze is Chris Benet right now.
Shut your mouth.
A back elbow sends Benet away. Tony Booze fighting like everything depends on it. Oh! Except Chris Benet saw that one coming. Quick drop kick. The whiplash of that short drop kick, and then also his head bouncing off the apron. The damage might be done to Tony Booze here.
What's wrong with you, huh?
And there's that Logan Black tutelage. Benet knowing to get Frankie get his attention on the referee and then create this opportunity. And Sinclair now in.
All four of these men, students at the Warriors of Wrestling Training Center, obviously in different classes. Logan Black's children, his students, his apostles.
Well, when you sit under the learning tree of the King of Chaos, you find your way to enlightenment, and you see that here. I would not be surprised by the time 2017's done that Benet and Sinclair don't have the Warriors of Wrestling tag titles around their waist.
And Logan Black, wait a second, Logan Black currently choking Tony Booze. Chris Benet, it's a mugging, it's a Staten Island mugging.
Well, Chris Bennett, you know what? Logan Black attacked Booze. Sorry, because I'm just offended. I heard Tony Booze insult Logan Black's mother. And you don't insult Logan Black's mother.
Tony Booze is not the kind of man that would insult
How do you know?
his mother. Because he's a good,
he's in a pant whipping league? He whips people with pants. He's not normal.
Oh, wheelbarrow arm drag cannonball right to Booze. And Benet, everything he's got, but Frankie gets right there for his tag team partner.
No, another reason why I like Tony Booze.
What's that?
You know what? I don't like him. I was joking. But a reason why I don't like him is because he went to clown college only for the shoes.
Anyway, Frankie needs to get into this matchup. That is what is going on right now. And Logan Black is a seasoned tag team wrestler and has taught his students well. Cutting off the ring here, making sure Tony Booze does not get over to his partner. He doesn't have the opportunity to.
Someone I admire said you cut the ring in half, make it 2 triangles, and that's what they're doing here. Frankie his temper might not get him as far as he wants, especially while his partner's being decimated in the corner.
You can see the frustration mount on the face of Frankie desperate to get to his partner. Just any opportunity to get over there to him. And what is the living weapon doing?
You know what? I don't know. I don't want to know.
Double clothesline. Looks like Tony Booze got hit right in the chin, but he is with it enough to reach over to his tag team partner.
Sinclair with that cravat tried to go for the lamb to the slaughter. He told me that earlier today to keep an eye out for it, and then he punched me in the ribcage.
He's a weird kid. Tony Booze tags in Frankie Getz. Here comes Chris Benet. That big man doesn't go anywhere. Frankie Getz, though, is a house of fire. Ducks the line. Looks for that cutter. Comes up a little short. Benet has him up, slides behind. Quick clothesline, a second. Trying to chop the big man down. A fourth. A fifth. Benet is dazed. I think this may be yes. And now Frankie Getz looking for one more. However, had it scouted as Chris Benet. What is this? Oh! Those shoulder blades right over the knee. Frankie Getz is unable to get Chris Benet down.
Could be going for a version of the Dominator here. The way they've been dominating those guys. Come on. Referee Jack not doing his job again.
Tony Booze out of the ring.
Allowing Booze
out of the ring.
Working on Sinclair.
Getz has him right. We want it for an ace crusher. There it is. Wait a second. That's Logan Black put his foot on the ropes.
No, he was pointing out to the referee that his foot was on the rope.
Logan Black just assisted Chris Benet in getting his foot on the ropes. And now Frankie Getz a shot on Logan Black.
But Benet from behind. Benet's got him. 1, 2, 3. That's it.
A cheap win for the Apostles of Chaos.
You call it cheap, I call it well earned. The Apostles of Chaos keep climbing the mountain here in Warriors of Wrestling. And they hold the key to the future of Warriors of Wrestling as we witness a hostile takeover here tonight in Staten Island.